Hello and welcome to another GCSE revision video, and in this video we're going to be looking at naming three-dimensional shapes. It's conventional to name three-dimensional shapes by using the Greek word for the number of faces with the Greek suffix hedron. You would use this convention when you're being general and don't wish your observations to be limited to a specific shape. For example, if you mean this shape and only this shape, you would call it a cube. But if you were thinking in more general terms, it doesn't necessarily have to have all three lengths the same, then you would use the term cuboid. However, if you mean any shape that has 6 faces or 6 sides, to use a looser term, then we would use the word hexahedron. Now you might recognise this table from the polygons. We use the same prefixes, but instead of using gon as meaning angle as the suffix, we use hedron. So a tetrahedron has 4 faces, a pentahedron has 5 faces, a hexahedron has 6 faces, a heptahedron has 7 faces, an octahedron has 8 faces, a nonahedron has 9 faces, a decahedron has 10 faces, and polyhedron has many faces. Incidentally, the word polyhedra that you see in the title is just plural for polyhedron. Okay, so much for the theory. Let's have a go at putting that into practice. Can you name this polyhedron? Take your time, pause the video. When you're ready, I'll give you the answer. The Greek suffix hedron means base or seat. In geometry, it's used to denote the number of flat surfaces or faces. So a tetrahedron has 4 faces because the Greek word tetra means 4. Okay, how about this polyhedron? Take your time, pause the video, think about how many faces it's got, and then try and remember the Greek word for that number of faces, and then just add the suffix hedron. Okay, this square-based pyramid is a pentahedron. Penta means 5, and hedron means base or seat, and is used to denote the number of flat surfaces or faces. Okay, how about naming this polyhedron? This shape looks exactly the same when seen from behind. This octahedron is made from attaching 2 square-based pyramids together at their base. Okay, what about this shape? Take your time, pause the video. Remember, it has a top and bottom as well as sides. Okay, this hexagonal prism is also an octahedron. It has 6 rectangular faces and 2 hexagonal faces. And how about this polyhedron? Take your time, pause the video, count the number of faces, remember the Greek word for that number. This quadrilateral frustum has 6 faces, so it's a hexahedron. And lastly, can you name this polyhedron? This octagonal prism has 10 faces, so it's a decahedron. You note it has 8 square faces and 2 octagonal faces. Okay, I hope you found this helpful. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. And if you're taking your GCSEs this year, I'd like to wish you every success with your revision and every success with your exams. And I look forward to seeing you in another video.